person who doesn't represent or wasn't on ground. Please, can you mute, please? All for one, please mute. On ground when when the case is going on, right? It was rumored about that. But what I heard direct from Aries, I will play it. It's on this particular phone. I recorded it.
You know why?
Made the rumor,
you know why I?
Made the
You know why
rumor 101% correct.
Aries wasn't at the inquest. So wasn't Abati.
Does she have to be at the inquest? Aries and
He's in America.
Does
Aries
it matter?
in America. Abati is in London.
Does it matter? Is the question.
Does it matter because you were reporting what was happening.
See, I think your question is not even making sense anymore. What is your point? Let me understand. Let me understand your point. What's your point? Aries is not on ground. Abati is not on ground. So what is your point? Go straight to the point. I think that's the thing. I think I was one overthinking your question. So please go straight to the point.
I'm sorry, you made mention that the nurse and the women team they are working hand in hand together. Namely, how true is that?
The word I never used work hand in hand together. Get the English right. I said they came in together. Get it correct. It's now left for you. You've used your brain. Thank you very much. I mute.
They came in together. Okay, like they came in together as a team, right?
Obviously.
Oh, they came in together
Obviously.
as a team.
And I jotted it down. I even jotted the timing. I didn't even know she was going to introduce herself. I will tell you the timing they came in. I can put my paper on the big screen where I wrote it, male, female coming in, and she introduced herself as what's the name? The nurse's lawyer. I will show you. I don't talk without evidence. You speak a lot without evidence. So I will show you. Hold on, please. Because I documented it. Everyone's timing. Yeah, this is it here. So now you see this paper here.
But
this was what I used.
Now I'm not seeing anything.
Hold on, please. Excuse. Mute, Oga. Don't be too forward. Don't be faster than your shadow. This is it here, right? You see 10. I'm showing you. Hold on. I'm showing you. You don't have evidence. You speak and argue. You see MF here. M/F. Male, female. This is it here where I documented it. I wrote it here. Lawyers. See it here. One's lawyer. You see it here. You see it here. Courtroom. Enter the courtroom. You see it here with 2 lawyers. Male, female. Is that clear? And I still jotted it here. The timing he entered the court. As in he came to the compound of the court. I'm not like you. I don't talk without evidence. So when you want to speak with me, argue with me with evidence or mute.
Hey, wait. Sorry, I just...
Don't hate me. You are no load to clear. Tell her, Mama Bami.
Anyways, listen to me.
Your teacher. No, they talk to me like that.
Calm down, madam. Calm down.
Leave me an abati. Mind your business. Leave me an abati. Leave me an abati.
You this girl that is talking.
Exactly. Address her back the way she addressed it.
You this girl that is talking.
Even yesterday we still spoke. I've been a day before yesterday. So don't put your mouth.
You this girl that is talking. Ṣé nígbà tí ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó bá jọ wọlé papọ̀ sínú court, ṣé yẹn means pé ọjọ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ni?
Listen, it's simple. I recorded on the live stream. They came out of the car together. They entered the courtroom together. They left the courtroom together. They left the court vicinity, not room now, vicinity together with a black Jeep and a police in the front seat. I don't get it. What are you asking me? What are you asking me?
Wait. So the counsel to the nurse introduced himself in the court, right?
Not him, herself. The other one, the male, is for Mohbad. So, and the other male with the flappy ears is for one. So please tell me, make it make sense.
So the 3 lawyers together came in the same vehicle, right?
Well, I'm going to advise you, your next script, let them jump different bikes and come in. It is none of my business.
My question to you is this.
It was captioned on the camera.
Listen to me. My question to you is this. Do you have any evidence that these people are working together?
dumbo question. Go ask your girl. It's none of our business. All I know is that I captioned it while I was on live stream on Mommy Rich Grace Live, and some person said, is that Wumi? I said, no. The lady in black in braids, I said, no, that was coming out of, I said, no, I don't think, I can see the person, but she doesn't look like Wumi when she got closer. And I documented, because I know, I said, he's here, because they saw her with that lawyer. I said, that's Wumi's lawyer, the flappy hair guys. They said, yes, they can remember. So I documented the timing. When I entered inside the courtroom, they came in, they were outside. I still documented the timing. They entered inside the courtroom, the three of them. And I can tell you categorically, initially the lady first sat in the other side, the angle of where Baba Mohbad's people were sitting. After a while, she stood up and moved. When Sanshitu was coming, she joined Yao Mohbad's lawyer and Wunwan's lawyer. Okay, when they were introducing, because I felt, oh, this guy is here, just the way Sanshitu will come with Odumosu. Odumosu sat behind them.
Sorry,
okay?
who is Sanshitu?
Listen to me, listen, let me finish. Listen. I'm telling you because I was there and I saw it. So, and after she sat at the back, like, you know, there are other lawyers that sat where they were introducing themselves, they would stand up and introduce. And she introduced herself as the nurse's lawyer. And I was like, woo. And the other guy introduced himself as Iyadura's lawyer. I was like, nice. So I didn't know the three of them came together for the same cause. But what I know is that they came out of the same car. When they were coming into the courtroom, they came in together. And while they were leaving, I noticed just the other two. I'm telling you of the fact and truth. I don't know of that Iyadura's lawyer where he entered. I didn't see that, but I saw the other two in the Jeep. And she cannot even deny she didn't see me. She was at the left angle, behind directly behind the driver's seat. They entered inside the Jeep. So what are you asking me? What is evidence? Give me other evidences. You haven't shown me any evidence since we have been speaking since how many months. Oh, the evidence. I'm at the request alone.
Naimoli, do you know? Let me tell you what you don't understand, right? See,
you keep asking questions. You keep exposing your.
Let me school you now.
When you keep asking. I tell you, when you keep asking questions, you keep nailing your girl. You know, I tell you, and you nail her with evidence. That's what you do. You keep nailing her. So shush.
Let me school you. Just relax. Let me school you. See, because you see those lawyers working together.
Me that I schooled you. You that you don't know anything. They hold immunologists that know nothing about immune system.
Just listen to me. You
said, you don't even know about the drugs, about immune system. You don't know anything. Don't say you're schooling. Say you're schooling yourself. Say you're schooling yourself. I didn't come here for you. I came to speak with to Mercy found me to clear the narrative that is being said here. And try lynching
so painful that Bolly B is not here, Sha.
Bolly B gone. Send request to her now. Okay. She always says it. I don't like standing where she's standing. She knows she can't stand me. She has no evidence.
Because you are too purpose, girl. You are too purpose. No one can stand you. Get out.
I'm not pain. I'm not the one that says you should be myopic. I'm not the one that says you should have no self-esteem. I'm not the one that says you don't have facts.
That makes sense. What you're saying doesn't make sense. You don't want to hide and everything. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, Shay, baby. Shut into you saying people who are smart understand me, but only dullards that will feel the pain. I understand,
baby. You're not smart in any way. You're just you're just talking. You know, jam talking and all.
Sure,
that's not smart. You know how smart people talk. That's not smart people think.
Remain pain, baby. Please go ahead, Abasi. Kilo verso.
Am I calling Naimoli Kainlara? Naimoli believe paid the word.
She's just rude and no bad. You could tell ọmọ tí ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wà á mú ọmọ tí ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. That's how she's behaving.
Ṣé yín kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé
I'm too knowledgeable for you. I know, I understand. But it's so
good. Knowledgeable. Your evidence is just written down. What if they are just telling you on phone that this is what happened and you're just writing it? Go get out. What kind of journalist are you?
If I go nonsense, this is what comes first before you destroy yourself. When you were talking, no one interrupted you. Let him ask his question. Then you make a sense. You give a sensible answer. Not just I'm smart. I'm not. You don't need to tell us that you are smart. You're not smart, girl. I just have to listen to your nonsense.
Because understand lawyers from different chambers doesn't mean they cannot be friends, and doesn't mean that they cannot do their own job. They can defend whoever they want to. That is number one. Now, only to my understanding, and so lawyers from different chambers.
Why is Sanchitu not coming out of the same car with them? Why is the pathologist lawyer not coming out of the same car with them? Why is Prime Boy's lawyer not coming out of the same car with them? Make it make sense and don't sound like you're talking from your butthole. Don't talk like you're talking from your butthole, boy.
Why?
Hey, sugar.
Wait. Listen to me.
You're embarrassing me the more. What's in stopping me? Now you are doing it the more. Boo, keep quiet. Don't embarrass the more. Not embarrass the more.
I don't want to. I don't want to insult you. I don't want to insult you.
You have failed on this again. You have failed on this again. So just shush.
Wait. You not to get me to insult you, but I just want to tell you one thing, okay? The question I want to ask you is this,
Mercy, please, let's speak. Thank you.
Okay. Molly, please, do we have any video evidence for that? Of those two lawyers coming out from the same car? Do we have that?
I'm getting video evidence, like I said.
And
oh my God.
I'm shocked though. I swear down. I'm seriously. This changed a lot of things for me. The way I see the case, this changed a lot. This is really true.
Can I ask? Hold on, please. Can you find out from people on the comment section? Because I don't know if you were on Honorable York Daddy's platform. Because that day everybody were waiting, they were eager and all that. So when we were talking, I even still said it, and so many people commented yes. So those who were on,
why come nobody talk about this?
Naimoli is a corporate liar.
This is very important.
Can I speak?
Because they used to stream every one of us on Facebook.
No, I will check Mommy's live when we see the next time. She's not in Lagos. So this is it. It's just like I'm on your live now, right? And I'm on ground. I was recording. You understand? So I was showing people outside. Because I've gone to watch my own video. My own video was only towards the period that even King Wise was reporting me to these people that they should tell me to. They were just telling me to move away from there to go to another corner and speak. Meanwhile, other people were speaking. So I was just, and I told them it was 10 minutes, my own video, I've gone to watch it. So it was on Mommy Rich Grace live. I was on that live. So those who were there can bear me witness. They were the one that I said, Wumi's lawyer is here. They now said, is that Wumi in this thing? I said, no, she was. I now recorded. She even walked towards the gates, came back again. So I was like, no, that this is not wrong. And all that. Please mute now. I'm speaking to someone that has said, please. I don't talk to board holes, please. So while I was doing it, they were now recording. And I said, they were like, that is that woman. I was like, I now carry the camera. They said she's going to this. I turned the camera. I said, no. I could see back. I said, I don't think she's the one. Maybe she's still in the car because people came out, about 4 of them or thereabout, that came out of that car. So when the lady walked back and I saw her, they all, were together, right? So when I captioned that, I said, I don't know, that I can't zoom like with my phone, that maybe I have to go on my own live, that maybe people, and then Mommy Rich Grace said she wants to leave because they were on Ikeja ground. You understand, the peaceful demonstration. So maybe if it was on my own life, I will record it. But those who were on that live can bear me witness. Because that day when I was reading it, they were all saying, oh, yes. They were the one asking that is that one. And when I entered inside the courtroom, because since I couldn't record, I only did 10 minutes video on my own life. And I went inside the courtroom because I was waiting for Lady Toyin Peperempe. Even then, Baba hadn't come. He hadn't gotten to the court then. So they were waiting for other people. And to be honest, Yadura was the first person that I saw that came first. Then I think there was one other guy that came with a Jeep, and they came with some set. They look well packaged though. So I don't know who they came for. Maybe they had another court sitting somewhere else, right? So those ones I even showed a bit when I was still with Mommy Rich Grace on Mommy Rich Grace Live. I showed those ones Jeep. So you get. So like maybe this is Naira Marley's people that are just coming or something. As I turned the camera a bit, but nobody came out like that. Then I entered inside the court room and I sat down again. And that was when I took note of everyone that were coming in. The other court sitting was already happening, and the three of them came in. The three, and you see the documents, what I documented. I wrote it here. Once lawyer entered courtroom with two lawyers.
Can you call us CY? Hello.
So I documented that.
Oh God. Hello.
Okay, CY. Sorry. Okay, so CY, because it's your platform. Sorry, forgive me. CY, right? So I said CY's lawyer came in, like entered. That's why I even wrote. I didn't write CY. I wrote one. Sorry. So CY's lawyer entered courtroom with two other lawyers, in brackets MF, because I'm documenting on a sheet of paper. While they were introducing, that's when she said she is the nurse's lawyer. And when they were leaving, when we all leaving, because I was even like, I couldn't even record live on, trying to. I wanted to, Mommy Radio, let's go. This is not even a cool mood. They were in the Jeep beside the car we entered. They were coming in. Woman's lawyer and the lady, they walked together. The lady entered from the left side and the other guy entered from the right side. And she even saw me because while we were still talking and everything, that why are these people like this? She was looking. The policeman in front seats, they can lie to you, but they can't lie to me. They can't even lie to God. And if anybody lies there, it's still early in the morning. Then maybe whatever should happen to that person, whatever God wants, let the rot begin to happen to that person. So you don't come here and argue with what you were not there for. Don't argue it, because I documented the time. Thank God my paper has shown you that I was documenting everything.
Now lie, you lie. They just give me information and say now lie, you lie. I just get information and say now lie, you lie. That did not even,
shut up.
they did not come in the same car. Listen to me. They say they did not come in the same car. They did not go in the same car. Why don't you parrot delay? Why?
So I have no business with you.
Kilo fe firo shame, you understand?
Let me say something, please.
And you told lot of me
Is there anybody in the court, please, among the audience that can verify this as well?
MFM, see, there is something.
Anybody in the court among the audience that can verify this as well?
B plus. Someone in the court now just told me that whatever she's saying is it is just pure lie.
Who did you ask? Did you ask somebody that speaks truth or someone that lies, that knows the truth and lies?
See,
what do you know
what you are saying that happened? You should know the way the internet will be about this. Please, let's be sure what we are saying.
How would the internet be everywhere?
This is not a joke.
The internet
This is not a statement to take
Wait.
Those
You
two
said a very good thing, Miss
are
Bookie.
actually seen together.
I'm not supporting anybody
And
here.
if
What
No,
I'm
Miss
saying-
Bookie. No, I'm not accusing you, Miss Bookie.
No.
Can I speak with Miss
Please,
Bookie?
let me
Miss
just say
Bookie,
one thing,
you
one
made a
minute,
very
please.
good point. Miss Bookie, you
Wait,
made a
let
very
me say
good
something.
point.
Let me
that
finish,
it should be
please.
on the internet. But is the internet carrying Darosha's testimony, saying that Mohbad was heavy and smelling? Is it carrying Darosha's testimony that Darosha said that
this one
Mohbad
happened
is
outside the court now.
stage
So
2 death?
this thing
Is the
happened outside the
internet
court.
trending on it? Let's
See.
be honest with ourselves.
Please,
Is the
madam, please
internet
just
trending
listen
on
to
it?
me,
No,
please.
Molly, that smelling part.
my darling.
Dausa did not say that. No.
Eh?
Dausa did not say that.
And besides, this one you are saying happened outside the court.
MFM, share
You
money
should know that if
Yeah.
something like this and people
Okay,
notice
no,
We will
it
know
happen.
very soon when the private
Hello, if
autopsy
you
and
want to-
share
toxicology
money.
and
Na imoli
toxicology
parody.
come out.
Don't parody
Abati,
so
yeah,
When the
long.
autopsy
Sorrow now.
toxicology come out.
Abba.
I'm mute,
But
sorry.
na no go allow person talk. Ṣé ẹ̀yin nìkan lẹ máa rán platform ni? Ẹ fi àyè lẹ̀. See, if you want to prove that by telling me that Dausa said Mohbad was smelly, that means you will give me the reason to doubt everything you have been saying. Sammy Jojo was there. Sammy Jojo wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wá sọ fún wa láì. So if you are
Did you know Sammy Jojo was coming out of court? He wasn't really seated
no, that
on the
statement.
11th.
see, if Sammy Jojo was coming out, as he was coming out, his own blood brother was there. They were two. Tó bá ti bọ́ síta, ìyẹn máa wà ńbẹ̀. So everything, but did
Darosha say Mohbad was at stage 2 death? Did Darosha say Mohbad was at stage 2 death?
But the smell.
Please don't make inquiry about stage 2 death. Then you understand why he said it.
But he never talked about. And when somebody analyzed the stage 2 for us, it was not even. It was a stage before rigomotis. When they analyzed the stage 2, because
explain what they saying to you.
Hold on.
I will listen. I want to hear what they said.
Hold on. Alone, I will not be covering up for anybody. That is me. Now, when they were talking about Tinisuru now, when they were talking about stage 2, I was novice about it. Then I was like, people could just say something, stage 2, yeah, what's it going? I'm not playing stage 2. And people came up to talk about the stage 2. It was even a stage before rigomotis, like Konshe, stage 2, time 1 and 2. So that smelling part, don't push it too much. If you push it too much, I'm going to be doubting everything you have said. Okay, read it out. That smelling one, they were 2 that day. Read it out. Early words, read it out, please. Oh yeah, let me allow somebody B+. Let me allow B+ to talk. Bacteria go throughout. Yeah. Bacteria go throughout the body. Releasing stage 2, releasing gases, include cadaver, which in turn bloat the body and cause an unpleasant odor. That early stage 2, unpleasant odor. That is what you're trying to prove there. I want to call somebody.
Thank you very much. And did Darosha mention algal motives? Did you agree he mentioned that they told him that Mohbad was algal motives?
Algal motive was before the rigomotis. Why?
MFM, good evening.
No,
good morning.
It still
Remember
matters.
The other time this whole thing started, we read that thing online, and it's not all the cops, Naimoli. It is not all the cops.
Did Darosha say Mohbad is heavy and smelling or not? I'm not the one that said it. It was even there on that court day. They said that even when they were asking that, she was like, hold on, that woman was even outside, but she later came in.
I remember when Sammy Jojo gave his own family. Wait, Naimoli, Sammy Jojo never said, Darosha said Mo was smelling.
I never mentioned Darosha, Sammy Jojo.
No, he never said that. Sammy Jojo never said that. I remember when he was giving his submission, he never said anything about Darosha saying Mo was smelling.
Okay, somebody in comment section said he said so. Somebody in comment section said he said so. So
obviously, you guys are always passing out the wrong narratives.
Testimony, we were there at the court on the 11th. And he said it that because Mohbad was already smelling, that the father was one that now said they should put salt. That's when people turned that to preserve him till more people are coming.
Already be smelling.
People were there on the ground now. Thank God. In short, now they ginger people to they go that court now. I will advise people that go there and hear for yourself. People's coming here to narrate things. They say different things entirely. And CTC will be out, yes. And I'll tell you, it's not everything they caption. While I was in inquest this period, Sanshitu, there are some parts, he will stand up, he will say, magistrate, please make sure that this is captioned. Please make sure that this is captioned. Please make sure that this one, it should be picked, that they should pick them. So if you have to be on ground to hear things and document. They don't allow you to carry phone and record. If not, I don't think people will come here and come and lie. It would be good if they will allow people to hold phone and record so that you will play everything that is being said. So sometimes some people will not tell you all that they've heard. Maybe they cannot remember everything. Even while I was writing, okay, now, maybe as we are talking, you're asking a question from someone, the person is replying. Before I will finish writing what you are saying, I've assimilated 2 of you's word. The next question, I might miss it. Do you understand me? But I will pay attention. Like, I might miss it to document it because of timing of writing. You understand? But when you are recording, you can caption everything. Then now document it later. So, I don't know. The CTC, I don't know if they will release this thing. But then, did Darosha say that Mohbad was algo motives? I will show you one other thing. Hold on. Even if Mohbad was already in Rigo motives, the stage, I just worked with Adam. What's this guy's name? What's his name? That's why he dropped. Abati. We analyzed it yesterday morning. And people are just like, leave Abati. He's repentant. He's not like before again, blah, 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 blah. We laughed and, the life will now had to live. So I will show you. Algo motives state. It was Darusha that said it. Initially, everybody was screaming Rigo because Perez said Rigo motives. And Rigo motives state of which Perez said Mohbad was in is that Mohbad was already coming out. And if you calculate it with Wumi's testimony, he says that Mohbad is cold. She said the moment they touched Mohbad's hand, Mohbad was cold. Abati was trying to now come with, even if somebody is cold, is it not from Andy we feel the cold? I said, when somebody is feeling cold, that means the person is alive. There's what they call, that's why I was training him. There's what they call signal, where the central nervous system will tell you that, signal you that this atmosphere, this area is cold. So it sends, there's what they call constriction and dilations. You understand? So the body will constrict. That's when you start feeling that cold on that distance. That's why if somebody even have injury, they do constriction. You put water. You see that cold water, that place will be cool. Because you've put cool water, the place is already constricted. So your thumb, your fingers or whatever are already constricting, sending signal. And you now start having chills on your body to keep you warm. That's why that chills is coming. It's trying to keep you warm, giving you senses that you should get a warmer or something. And you see people, you say, cold is already catching me. You carry stuff like blankets to keep yourself warm. The moment you put it down, your hand becomes warm. The central nervous system, your brain is already telling you now you're already doing the necessary thing that should be done, that you're keeping yourself warm. It's the same thing. You understand? If somebody is hot, that means the blood is already dilating. You have to now try and constrict open place for breeze to blow the person so that the heat in the body and everything, every body temperature will cool down. I was teaching this term Abati that claimed to be a doctor. Now let me show you something which I worked with. I'm sorry I'm using your platform for this. I only came to just speak on, Mommy Rich Grace. I wouldn't like her to be slandered the way they've been saying it. I was on that ground, and those who saw me that live, I recorded that live. So if you're to remember, Wumi said in her citizen, you can go find her citizen. She said while they were driving and taking Mohbad to the hospital, that the driver turned and touched Mohbad's hand, and Mohbad's hand was cold. So we analyzed this. Please just give me a minute. I'm going through my archive, right? Please just give me a minute. I'll show you.
The driver said, I think his body is getting colder. He wasn't saying it affirmatively. It was more like an assumption.
My darling, the word colder means there is cold and it's getting more colder and getting coldest. So colder is even worst word to use. So me using cold, I think I've even been fair.
But the way I don't sure. Wait, according to the CTC, I am getting what you're saying. Listen, hold on. Cold. Yeah, but it wasn't like saying it affirmatively. It was more like, what it's into to, any it's into to, like, this person is getting colder. You get what I'm saying, eh?
Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm saying the use of word of colder is even more crucial, or is even more, let me use layman's English, is even more tougher than cold. Do you get me? When you say something is colder, like now, let me say you just put water in fridge. The water is getting cold. You understand? Then when you start having small things like ice block, you can say the water is getting colder. Do you understand the stage now? That's what I'm trying to correct you. So if you are saying the driver is saying colder, it means it's even a worse. It's worse than the normal statement I'm using. Cold. So colder is as in chilled. Show one fishing in here, one fishing freezer to work colder. Do you get what I'm saying? So be careful of words that you use. But the fact is, cold is inside. You understand? So let me take you through the stages of pie. This is it here. This is the condition of body. Okay? Time since pie. Okay? Now, colder, we'll use that. I used that, and also when we kept saying that the video that they used to announce Mohbad as spied, you know, Ade West was holding Mohbad's hand, and his hand was moving. It was flexible. You get? Now let's work on this. It says, if body feels warm and flaccid. The driver never said warm. Wunmi never said the driver. That's why I never said the driver said Mohbad was warm and flaccid. Time since death says dead less than 3 hours, meaning from 1 minute to 3 hours. I'm working with their CTC and evidence out there. Me, I don't talk out of what I did not hear or what I did not witness. If I don't see anything, I will not speak on it. Moving forward, if body feels, and when they say flaccid, it's like the muscle, the person doesn't have stamina, no strength. I usually say if somebody is paralyzed, a lot of us have seen people who are paralyzed, right? When somebody is paralyzed, you will see the way the hand will move. You even when they do in movies that they lift hand up, the hand will drop. That's what flaccid means. Now, if body feels warm and stiff, dead from 3 to 8 hours. Was Mohbad at this stage? According to Wunmi's CTC, CYCTC, the driver touched Mohbad, and according to our darling lady that says the hand is getting colder. Definitely, Mohbad had passed this stage of death, 8 hours. Otikoje, under rigor mortis. Now, going forward, if body feels cold and is stiff, was Mohbad still stiff? Let's not forget their video. Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. We saw Mohbad's neck move, according to people. We saw, what's this guy's name? Ade West moving Mohbad's hand. It wasn't stiff because they could fold his hand, they could hold his hand at that moment. And what did she say? In her CTC, Mohbad was cold. So definitely, at this stiff stage, what did he say? Death from 8 to 36 hours. You agree with me? It's not even this one now. Moving forward, if body feels cold and flaccid, that's where we saw Ade West flipping Mohbad's hand. They could fold Mohbad's hand and flip his hand. They fold his hand and flipped his hand, saying Mohbad is dead. What did he say? Dead more than 36 hours. I'm not saying anybody should
more than 3 days. What are you talking about?
No, 36 hours.
More than
what do you mean 36 hours? Do you know what 36 hours is? MFM.
Yes, 36 hours is over a day. Yes, 36 hours is over a day. Now this is it, where Darosha said algo motis according to the hospital. Algo motis definition and formula for time of death. I opened this for this same Abati. Come up. You and I read it. Now, algo motis is the second stage of death. Remember, you agreed there was a second stage of death. Right? This is it here. Second stage of death of early and noticeable changes that occur during the first 24 to 48 hours after death. I just read to you, after 36 hours, you have the whole body flaccid. But when I was analyzing and we were trying to break down this thing, according to, let me go to Perez News, okay? When you work with Perez News, definitely Mohbad was already in between about 28 hours after death or 36, between 28 to 36 hours after death. Mohbad was there. 3 days, yes, 3 days is 72 hours. 24 hours is 1 day. 48 hours is 2 days. So now let me go to Perez, their release on Perez News on Mohbad. On Mohbad. Okay, let me go images. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get the image out. Okay, so this is it here. We can read the press release. Everybody can go online. You will see it. Anyway, this is it here. I've read Sky. I've read the breakdown. You can go do your own. It's simple. It's on the internet. That the Google is very effective for everyone.
Can you read it out? Can you read it out?
Yes. Let me read from beginning so that people don't say I read an edited post. So on the 25th September 2023,
my question
press
is,
statement.
hold on, before you go far, my question is,
all right,
they went to is it Kuramon or whatever they call it?
Kuramed.
Yeah, Kuramed before Perez. So if all these things have happened to him, or 36, or what you are analyzing has happened to him, so why does it took them that long to know if the guy is dead or not?
How does it take long to know?
Yeah, to take Kuramed 25 minutes to announce his death to his family. If truly
did Kuramed announce the death? It's not the right of...
Yeah, Kuramed told them that. Kuramed said brought in dead. BID. After 25 minutes.
Let me say something.
And now, the reason why I'm going to be confirming that to you...
Where did they say that one? Where is Kuramed press release on that?
Hold on. In their CTC, In their CTC, this is what they said in their CTC. Now, the reason why I'm believing it...
Now, is it Kuramed or them? See why?
I don't like interjecting people. Please, don't interject me. So, this guy also said, Yomi said he went there. I was on a live show when he was talking about the hospital, that when they brought him in, it took them 15 minutes to 25 minutes to announce the death of the boy to them. So how did it take them 25 minutes to announce the death of somebody that have passed out for about 36 hours or 24 hours? That is my question. That is why I'm still finding it hard to believe this.
Can I answer now?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So usually, they will still take their normal procedures. They will write on it. They will ask questions, you understand, from the people who brought him. What happened? What are the things that happened? They will take documentation. That's why I said definitely there is a letter that the hospital would have given the period when I was talking about this. That hospital will give you, stating that these are the things that they noticed, take this person to the morgue. So while they are doing that, it will take few minutes. Then there are some patients that you will look at it, that who do we send to speak to this person? How would they accept it? How would they receive the news? Now, the thing is this, how did these people break the news to the Kuramed hospital? Did they tell Kuramed the exact time that they noticed that Mohbad was not breathing? Also, the nurse, they claim that the nurse was also in that hospital with them. Was it the nurse that was speaking and taking the time? So consider those timing. And it could also be, that's why it would be proper that even the hospital people should also come to the inquest and come and give their own testimony to what really happened. Sure you get now? So it's a process. So within that 15 minutes, it could take 15 minutes. They'll tell you, go and get Kinekon or whatever. Then they'll document on it BID. And that was why they did the embalmment. According to their testimony, they said they already put, they didn't embalm, they didn't use the chemicals process, sorry. There's what they call last office. So they did the last office on Mohbad by putting cotton wool in his ears and packing him and arranging him. But if you remember, they said that Russia wasn't okay with it. And when he got to the hospital, he removed the stuff from the nose and rushed Mohbad to another hospital.
That is to tell you that
so that would have happened within.
That is to tell you that he wasn't dead for 36 hours or 24 hours that people are insinuating. If Daosa wasn't,
I'm not insinuating.
Hold on. If Daosa wasn't okay with the whole thing and decided to take him to another hospital, is it just because they did not believe what the report of that Kuramed or whatever? It's just,
Can I say? There's what they call grief.
Because
There's
I
what
don't
they
know
call
how people
grief.
will pretend, the old people will pretend in their house, keeping somebody for 36 hours, 24 hours, and they all pretended, they kept quiet. They went to go and call the neighbor, putting him in a car. After taking him to one hospital, and from there, they did not believe they have to take him to another hospital again. I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
this is their own story. See, anything can happen. You try to cover up yourself. You try to protect yourself. Okay. Now, going forward with these people, there is something they call grief. In healthcare, anybody knows what they call. Even a psychologist understand what they call grief. Okay. So grief stage, when they tell you, this person died, you are in denial. You don't want to accept it. You are not going to accept. You're like, because like Darusha will be like somebody that I left alive a day two. He wasn't bleeding. According to even Darusha, he said the bleeding had stopped at this show. You understand? So all those things now, he will look at it that no, I'm not going to take this. My brother cannot be dead. He said it that even the first hospital, they told them that Mohbad was algo motis. He's not a medical person. Stage 2 of death. He's not a medical person. He doesn't know all those things. You understand? They might have broken it down for them, but they will still not believe it. So he has a right to go seek another opinion. It's his choice. It's his business. Okay? But definitely, even we are knowledgeable, you know that if somebody die, when you put your hand there, call the person, push the person, tap the person, if the person not answer, you talk, say the person don't die. Even while some people are just unconscious, some are in coma, we tag it that the person is dead until a medical person will check and say this person, there is still pulse at the carotid side. You can still try to do resuscitation to save the person. You understand? Or keep the person under distant care. You put them in ICU, intensive care units, and give them oxygen, give them supporting system. There are drugs that they use that will be helping the heart to beat. Since the heart might not be able to function, they will inject and do all those things. They'll give necessary dosage. You understand? So they don't know all these things. It's natural for him to say, no, I will not take it. So, well, Miss Delight.
Go ahead, not you.
No, it's the Miss Delight. I'm just laughing at her comments. You wait now till criminal courts. Why do you think some of us are saying just confess now to make your punishment lenient? Wait till criminal courts now. They don't use all these things at inquest. It's not needed at inquest. Inquest is trying to find is to make findings, gather all evidence, gather all people to this thing, so that when they are pushing it to this thing, they will be there at criminal court.
They never called any neighbor. So you mean neighbors, that neighbor too that was invited, you mean that one too was planted? I just pay a whole movie now. People issue.
That neighbor's car.
Everybody was planted in the whole scenario. That feels like we see neighbor kokon. They never called any neighbor. That means the neighbor that was invited, invited by the police, that neighbor too nearby. And one plant here, no, that it will take them. I don't know how many days it will take them to do this whole movie. He was so bad, and none of these people. Jáde wá sọ̀rọ̀. Come on, it's not that easy, please. Yeah, Ninemoli, please, you're going to read this thing for us. Meanwhile, I allow B+, can I hear from you? Do you want to give your submission before she continue?
Okay, let me mute so that the person can.
Yeah, B+, are you there? If you are not there, let her continue.
Yes, so please, I think she should just continue. I think she knows what she's saying. I'll just continue listening.
Okay, go ahead, Nemoli, please. All
right, thank you. So I'm working with the evidence out there. If you remember the video of the two videos we saw, the short clips of Mohbad is spy, right? So working with the video, working with the CTC, what they testified. And I'll quickly say something with that car that you talked about, Top Movies. We analyzed the video of the car. It's actually Mohbad's car that Mohbad was announced spied in, not the neighbor's car. The interior is the same thing with Mohbad's car. He came with one at the end of the day, that live, he himself in news, except he wants to lie today. He agreed it's Mohbad's car.
The Mohbad car, hold on before you go far, because I might forget. The Mohbad car that you're talking about, have we forgotten that? They also talk about that car that he was the one that sent down his own mechanic to go and check on that car.
Thank you. On Monday, they fixed the car. He said in the morning when he woke up, he sent the mechanic. He called the mechanic because he was calling them from 2 a.m. when he got home, and they didn't pick his, nobody picked his call. Adura did not pick his
please,
call.
can I say something, please?
Go ahead. But you know you are interjecting us, right?
No, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Honestly, this is my first time talking on this platform, like this particular topic. And I chose your platform because I think it's a neutral platform. You're not supporting this. You're not in anybody. Anybody can just say their mind. So, ever since this case started, in fact, at the beginning, I was not even interested because the whole, I started, like, and on TikTok, when you see people, shouting, bullying this particular woman, the other CY, and let me use CY, to the extent of even cursing the child. I was like, so this thing is this deep and all. So sorry for this, the speaker talking. I just want to ask one question, please. If everybody in that house cannot just say, this is what happened to this particular person, are you saying that CY also will buy Adura too? I think Adura is Mohbad's brother, to now still cover the death of his brother? Are we saying the mother, okay, I heard people accusing the mother, are you saying that the mother will know what happened to her son and cover it? That's just my bone of contention. Like, if everybody is saying, okay, this person did this, and Adura is in that house, has not come out to say, you did this to my brother, what kind of money does she have to now want to pay this person that, okay, don't say anything? Who is this person? Who is CY? That everybody, if this person comes out to say this and say she paid this person, how much money does she have? What is her connection?
Okay, can I respond to that? Or does anyone want to respond to that? Can I respond to that? I am not supporting anybody, as I said earlier. But with the voice note, these few days voice note, I feel they have the clue of what happened. They might not be certain about it, but I think they have the clue. Maybe Mama have the clue, because if not, Mama will not be saying, Shefe ko pa mi ni, Shefe ko se bayi ni. So maybe she has the clue, because in her voice note, she's making it clear, making it known to us that this very lady is capable of killing, is capable of harming people. So what is it? She tell out their money, I don't know. Maybe it's out of pain. Maybe she feels okay. Maybe, I don't know. But I want to believe they have clue. I just want to believe that one is clue. That's it. That is my conclusion with this voice note. Recent voice note. That is my conclusion about that. I don't know if anybody have anything to say.
Okay, sorry. You said with the recent voice note. Do you know sometimes, right, when we are pained, we just want to
If you want to respond, come up.
Okay. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, please. If I interject you, please, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. So you don't know that sometimes when you are pained, you see somebody that you just want to talk to, you start saying things that you're not ought to say. Are we not thinking through that direction? Like maybe you just say a friend.
It is very, very much possible, but not when you keep repeating it, like keep saying it. Not one time, not two times. In that conversation, you need to go and listen to it very well. If not, if you look at this thing, and I do not wanted to call Mama. I think I have one or two questions I want to put to Mama myself.
Good evening. Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Alayomi, good evening. You are welcome. Please mute yourself for a minute, please. Okay. If not that, I don't want it to look some. I think I have one or two questions I would like to put to Mama myself. I have said it times with that number, and she may probably me support anybody more. I am not supporting anybody blindly. Ibi tó bá ti wà sí la fẹ́ sọ sí this time around, and I think I'm going to approach this. She need to, because tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tí mo gbọ́, now ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tí mo ń gbọ́.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, okay, what I'm saying is, if she has a clue, what kind of power? No, I'm just saying we should just reason, no? I'm just saying, what kind of power do you think this kind of person will have that we can buy somebody that took your son's life? What kind of...
We're not talking about physical power here. Anything can happen.
Yes,
Let me tell you, I'm not speaking for Mama, but I'm going to make this thing clear. Even behind the closed door, Mama never exonerated Prime Boy. She always talk about Prime Boy. I know what she said about Prime Boy. I'm going to put that aside. But at the same time, I think after Prime Boy, with this our own VNO, after Prime Boy, maybe something probably happen again. If I want to analyze this thing, I don't know. I just need some people that can be able to, like, I don't want to start from ABC. If I say AB, you should be able to complete it. And if people are saying Prime Boy did not fighting, blah, 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 they were just all lying. Even behind closed door. We've talked about this, Prime Boy Badger. But ṣé kàn to padà ṣẹlẹ̀? We don't know. But with this voice note tó jáde, can you all listen to this? Stop saying thank you MFM. Tí bá tún sọ̀kan sí ẹ tó máa ní wèrè lẹ́mFM. Tó bá ti pay yín thank you MFM. I beg in a lie. So with the voice note that came out, if Mama can be saying ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kí wọ́n pa mí ni? Oh, speak volume. Oh, speak volume. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé, you know, mistakes happen, things happen. Maybe nǹkan tí Fine Boy gbọ́ nìyẹn náà tóun náà fi ń fò sókè. Maybe iṣẹ́ ti parí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹni tó ti fẹ́ kú, ẹni tó yẹ pé ó fẹ́ kú kò tiẹ̀ ní mi kankan. Mo kàn cite example ni o. Ó fẹ́ kú kankan ní mi kankan. Ìwọ kàn lọ fọ́ táláyà pé, like, why am I speaking Yoruba now? There's somebody that he's already gone, like, doesn't even have strength in him or her. Then you hit that person on the chest. Oh yeah, fight me, and the person fall down. If they did not carry out any autopsy on that person, you are the one they're going to hold responsible. And to know what happened or whatever. So I will not say it more than that. But you first son here. Oh yeah.
Me, I am not supporting anyone. I'm not even in anybody. In fact, I'm enjoying it, the way everybody's just dragging each other.
There is nothing inside their bedroom. Let me tell you this thing. Do you know why people are not taking some of you serious? I'm not even going to say some of you, the Baba side serious. Now, you people are not staying in one place. Hey, you say this today, you say that today. Yesterday, it was yesterday or day before yesterday. The VN book just said analyze. I won't even call that analysis. She said, and I quote, she said, "Inú bedroom ló ti jà. Inú bedroom ló ti máa ń tilẹ̀kùn mọ́rí." Now, at the same time, you are the same set of people talking about railing. Ṣé railing ṣé inú bedroom ló wà àbí staircase? So sometimes it doesn't make sense. Stay one place. Don't try too hard to prove what is not. You prove today, you prove this today. Let me leave the floor for you, please. Because by saying something too much now, you don't know where you want to belong again. Please, Miss Vicky, can we allow you or me?
Okay,
before
okay, yeah,
Nemoli is going to do that thing for us when Nemoli is ready.
All right, thank you.
Miss Vicky, are you done?
Yeah.
Ready, I'm waiting for you all to finish. Because I want to leave as well.
Okay, allow me, no problem. Allow me.
Okay, thank you so much.
Is it allow me or Nemoli?
No, actually, I'm sorry, my sister. Good evening, everybody. My sister, Miss Naimoni. Good evening, the host. Please, can I talk?
Go ahead, please, Neimoli.
No, this is Alayonimi talking. Thank you for allowing me on your platform for the first time. I was just walking by and I saw your platform. That's why I'm up here, because of the sister that talked about, does it mean that Mama Mohbad knows something? Now, before I proceed, please, are we allowed to talk on this platform or not? Because I am Team Justice. I want justice for Ilerioluwa, Oladimeji, Emmanuel, Omo Joseph, Oluwabamiwo, Aloba. So I am sorry. Am I permitted to talk, please?
Sorry, and Omo Abosede, formerly Aloba.
No, she does. I mean, our own Ilerioluwa does not belong to Abosede, please.
Èyí tí ò bá ti belong sí Abosede lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ bíbá. Èyí tí Abosede bí lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Èyí tó bá ti jẹ́ pẹ̀lú mi ló bí òun kọ́ là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Mohbad tí Bọ́sẹ̀ bí là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
9 months, so easy. Just
so ṣe ti understand? Èyí tí Abosede bí là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
Okay. So can I go ahead, please?
Ṣé èyí tí Abosede bí lè fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀?
I'm talking about Mohbad.
Don't curse anyone. No cursing.
Why is this person laughing under the comment section? Anyway, okay, accepted.
Ẹjọ́ Aláyọ̀mí ẹjọ́.
We have to admit that
Yeah, èyí t'Abosede bí sẹ́.
Tó àti tẹ́ Abosede bí sọ
thank you for correcting that correction. Thank you for that correction.
But please, can I talk? Am I permitted to talk or not?
Are we here to play? This question you are asking me.
I'm not playing. I want that.
I think I'm sorry, Alayomi, you need to really accept and think that it was done by Abosede.
Okay, my brother, you are right. Okay, now I proceed. Okay, now Miss Buki said she really doesn't understand. Doesn't mean Iya Mohbad knows a lot. Of course, 101%. This platform, you are a neutral person, right? And the reason why I said, can I talk? Because we all can see, we all can hear what is going on everywhere. Now, a person that said the husband of her youth, which they both of them had never been married, they only did introduction. Introduction does not mean marriage, right? You cannot come out and tell the whole world that this is what happened to your boyfriend. It's never in anywhere in the whole world. We all most of us on this platform, right? Abroad, we all in abroad. If anything happens to anybody, it doesn't matter who that person is. They will definitely ask you that people that surrounded him within 72 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours, even the last minute of such a deceased person, they will ask you what happened to him, right? But Wunmi is out there walking freely without not being questioning, right? And that is the person that you called the husband of your youth. Now, let me go back to my sister. My sister said, does it mean that Abosede knows something that happens to his son? Yes, she definitely knows what happened to her son, but she's not speaking. Was she threatening? I will say no. Do you know the reason why I says no? If somebody threatening, when somebody, okay, let's say, in the world where we are today, and your daughter or your son or let me say your child went to school and they were threatening, they were touching your child inappropriately, and they were telling your child that don't tell your parents. And the child could not, they would threaten the child not to tell their parents, and they would threaten them to the extent of they will kill your parents. Come on, man, we are now in advanced world. If anyone threatening your child, tell them you are ready to die. What happened? Ileri Oluwa was killed by the so-called girlfriend that could not give us what happened to him. She was the person that says, oh, they have killed the nigger, take your trophy. The same person said he passed on due to hearing infection. The same person said it was the nurse. The same person said it was Baba. The same person, the same lady.
Alayomi ni. Ati kọjá bi tẹ̀dé.
No, I'm trying to know now, Shebi. This is a neutral platform. No, I'm not taking you back. I'm
But
going
you're gonna
forward.
make so many people forget what they come up to do. Like DK, want to say something. Sky want to say something, but taking us back to ear infection, clinical infection.
No, I'm just trying to tell you. Unless you don't want me to talk. If you don't want me to talk, then that means.
Why do you deviate from what we are talking about?
No, I'm not. We both hear the voice note together, and we heard a lot of things that Abose said.
We should be talking about the guy. Mommy, okay, maybe we'll get back to you. Stay there. We'll get back.
No, I don't need to stay.
MFM, let her know some of our narrative are not true. Just let her know.
Do you mean my narrative is not true?
Let her express herself. Let's just listen to what she has to say.
Okay. If you guys can have that patient, no problem. For me, I do not have problem. But ebale ni suru kò sí wàhálà. Oya mama, continue Alayomi.
Okay. Anyways, thank you for allowing me to talk. But as for me, Wunmi killed Mohbad. Some people said I was giving a wrong narrative. It's not a wrong narrative. And I'm not taking anybody back. I just want us to know that she has given us a lot of narratives that killed. You know what this killed this guy. Why don't you tell us what killed him? And she's threatening everybody. People that were not there when Mohbad died. Somebody like Arifa, he was picked up. He never knew this guy from Adam. All he knows him is a musician. He was picked up. A lot of people that were trying to know what killed this guy, who killed him, why, how, what, were picked up. And we are saying this girl did not know nothing. Excuse me, she knows a lot. Of course, you can drop me. It's okay, but I just want everybody to know Wunmi is the killer of Mohbad, and she's going down. I can drop.
I'm sorry. She meant allegedly, though. It's been alleged everywhere. Please, please. I will take Sky's question, then go forward and because I have to do something. Please, Sky, you wanted to ask me a question. Please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
audible. With all the analysis that we've done so far now, and with the situation about the whole case, the way it's going, can we say that the autopsy cannot be relevant anymore in the sense of to determine the time that Mohbad died and everything and the causes? Because what I'm seeing now as the case is going is that it seems like they're delaying this justice, number one, to destroy the main evidence, which is Mohbad corpse, to determine whatever happened in that situation, which we'll be able to have answers to all the questions that we have. Do you agree with my point now? Because if they're saying that the toxicology did not do the main step, whatever, to approve and verify and certify what actually led to Mohbad's death, So what is now the way forward with all this proof they keep bringing in? Because it's like they're just doing this purposely for at the end of the day to just let this case vanish. That's how I'm seeing it.
Okay. Can I answer now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a very, very good and brilliant question. But for me, I would think it would be stupid and dumb, forgive my words, right? For the government or for the people who are in charge of Mohbad's body to tamper with it. Because one thing is this, no matter what, no matter how long, a body test, like a body sample can still be used. A DNA can be done on a body. Toxicology, autopsy can still give accurate results. So it will not make sense that they impute anything in his body in order to make the results not function. Another thing, even if they try to do anything, the bone marrow is still going to be useful. The technology in this world is different. It's just that it will cost more money. And it will detect that something has been put in the body. And that will actually make them look like jokers. And we make it obvious that the narrative out there is right. So, because while we were in court, I remember the pathologist lawyer trying to switch, change the pathologist response that you have been giving yes to. Please, can you mute yourself, ma'am? Good luck, please. Thank you very much. Trying to switch the pathologist response. Pathologist was saying yes, a severe case, a severe because there was moderate to severe. He was confirming that yes, severe can kill. Can you confirm this? The pathologist was not trying to switch. The pathologist lawyer was trying to make the pathologist switch his answer to probably. Immediately, the counselor, the son, and the lawyer for women, maybe advocate for women lawyers or something. They all interjected and corrected the lawyer immediately and said something that, if you are trying to give us this kind of narrative, do you know that we don't want to be biased or judge because this is our client. But let us be fair with the right way to judge. We can also go with the narrative, and all evidence is out there on the internet. But we are working with everybody's testimony for now. So don't try to switch a response, because if you want us to go the route you want, it will not come out nice. So don't change a testimony that was said here. He said yes. It even prolonged the word. The word was yes, yes, yes. All of a sudden, you want him to say, I meant probably. It doesn't make sense. So we shouldn't try to bring any this thing. If you were not in the courts, Oluwanifemi, don't. And anyway, you're a nuisance, so I'm not going to respond to you. You belong to the bin. So, Sky, it won't make sense that they will tamper with the body. And I doubt they tampered with that body, because they didn't see, I don't think they saw this coming. Okay? And for them to have left the sample in a Ziploc bag for 4 months, it's quite alarming. Because even the courts that on that day, everybody were reacting. Their reaction was like, wow, ow, for 4 months, you people didn't do anything. And that was what the pathologist said. He said it. Allegedly, he was the one that said it. I wasn't the one who testified to it that I heard. So because I want to believe they will not try such, because it's a worldwide thing. And Nigeria, we love our image. So we love having good credibility.
True. You know why I asked that? It's because of the state and condition Mohbad's body is, and how accurate are the results going to be. Because I feel like at this point now, the result is going to be like not 100%, but they can say probably this is what led into death. Is to say they've taken the right step from the beginning, they will have a 100% response. I don't know if I'm making sense. Because now it's just looking like they're trying to find a good answer that will let the public be satisfied with the results.
Yes, their results came out like to balance everyone. You understand? Yes. And that's why the son was trying to make him understand that he referenced different pages. He referenced let me look at my paper. He referenced page 2. He referenced page 3. I think page 3. He referenced page 8.
Okay. Naimoni, please, can I interject you? I'm not going to be disputing the fact that maybe they tamper with the body or not. But the only way we can prove those people wrong is by Baba team bringing out their own result. What is stopping them up to now? It is even more than 2 months.
MFM, I want to put something out there.
Hold on. Listen. It is more than 2 months now. It is taking them too long also. If we claim it is not ready, okay. If we claim that the government took so long that it shouldn't be more than 4 weeks, blah blah blah. What stop them? They should be able to prove the government wrong now by making their own coming out quick, so that we'll be like, oh, okay, what stops your own from staying that long? And talubole man, taking that long, and Baba on is out. Talubole you can't bole, so drop in, you can't drop in, you can't.
Okay, why I can say to that is this,
because it's more than 2 months now. I think it is more than 2 months already.
Yeah, don't look at the timing. To my knowledge, that's why the pathologist was called, right? If you notice, they called the pathologist earlier. There was one excuse or the other. Then they called the pathologist again. The pathologist had to reappear. So you need to establish things. They need to reconfirm their results. Come out and defend what you brought out, so that by the time you're bringing yours, then you'll be able to challenge. Even the challenge, I doubt they'll be able to challenge it, because even at the courts, they said, do you know that for you to have even kept that result, that sample in a Ziploc bag for 4 months, don't you think the result might not come back the way it should have come back, because you left it without working on it? Now just look at it. Somebody takes your blood sample.
Excuse me. Hey. Mo dúró síbẹ̀. Má wá parọ́ bí báyìí. What sample did they put? Did they put in the Ziploc? What sample?
Mohbad sample now.
Makes sense. I don't understand. What's it?
MFM, let me tell you one thing, okay? See. Am I making any money? What about
No.
Let me talk.
MFM,
let me say my own. MFM, let me say my own.
Hold on. Abati, nǹkan tí ó bá jẹ́ irọ́ tí Naimoli bá sọ bí báyìí, I'm going to be telling you pé irọ́ ló pa.
No, ẹ máa gbọ́ mi.
Ṣé tí nǹkan tó sọ nípa Ziploc yẹn, Sami Jojo tó jẹ́ tiwa náà wá sọ. Tó jẹ́ tèmi báyìí ó wá sọ. So she's not lying about that. And keeping it for 4 months, keeping it in the Ziploc for 4 months. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fún police ni wọ́n gbé fún. Keeping it for 4 months, she's also right about that.
Okay, wait.
She right now. Stop.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, MFM. Thank you. What I'm just trying to say is this: because they have kept the body, or they have kept that sample. They can sorrow now because they have kept that sample in the Ziploc or whatever it is for that long period of time. If they send that sample to the lab,
but before you go far, about why would you not be somewhere, or you cannot authenticate something and you'll be arguing about it?
Am I worried? Am I going to tell me first? Argument tell me first. On you pay on chart is so we pay one get the exact sample. On chart is so we pay one get the exact results. But she is forgetting.
You talk about that one.
Yes.
Àwọn lọ sọ pé Ziploc làwọn fi sí, àwọn dẹ̀ gbé fún ọlọ́pàá. Ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ gbélẹ̀ fún 4 months.
See, MFM, wait, there's something listen to me first now.
Wait, you will talk, please. I want to ask him a question.
Let him talk.
I want to ask him a question. So he adds this to his submission. Abati, when you take a sample, how do you take a sample? Because you're a doctor, like you claimed. You said you're an immunologist. You know about immune system. So I would like you to educate us here. You are an healthcare, provider. You have a knowledge of science. You know about anatomy, physiology, and everything about sciences.
Wait. Why are you dividing my life history for me?
Educate us on how the samples should be taken, how long it should take, and when or if the results.
Why do they take a sample and keep the sample for 4 months?
MFM, sorry. MFM, wait, just let me just put my own thought out there so that you can understand where I'm coming from. Sample can be kept for 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, whatever years they want to keep it at. In as much as undergoing the room temperature that is required to carry out any test they want to carry out on it, is still going to give them their perfect accurate correction. That's number one. Even if they keep the sample for 1 year, if they send this sample to the lab and it's not accurate, the lab will not do any test on it. 100%. No lab.
Please, samples like what? Give us examples of samples.
Naimoli needs to
please.
Let him finish.
So if you take any of this sample to the lab and it's not accurately okay, they will send it back to you. If any of them is being damaged, they will send it back to you. And the sample you are talking about, some tissue or some part of this organ, they will harvest.
MFM. This guy came in to say that Naimoli was selling a wrong narrative, and you allow him to run away with that. He came up to attack the person. He came up to attack this person. He shouldn't do that. MFM.
Please stop. Jojo, I don't have time for two of you tonight. Èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ òde o interject here.
Bó ṣe interject Naimoli náà nìyẹn.
Irọ́ mo ti bá wí fún kan tó ṣe, ó ti agree. So are you the one to now? No, me fair. Let him talk now.
Oda.
Ode, this guy come and you allow him. So mo own anything. I don't like.
No, Sherry, táwọn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn tó wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n táwọn máa jẹ́ lọ àwa.
Maybe mo stop Abati nísinsìnyí. I stop Abati for Naimoli now.
Okay.
Abati, go ahead, please.
Okay, MFM. So nǹkan tèmi sọ lélẹ̀, if a sample is being sent to the lab, if this thing is condemned or is decomposed or it has even expired, no lab is going to work on it. Even when they are working on it, they will send it back to them.
What is your point?
My point is that even if they take it for because what they want to bring out is that why did they keep it for 4 months? Why did they keep it for 20 months? Why did they keep it for this one?
Why do you feel defending it? Do you know if at the end of the day it's going to favor us? Because I want to defend the Koyemi.
No,
why would you come up with inconclusive law? No, wait, something that you people are defending. Sometimes, why are you defending that? Why are you saying maybe they tamper, they did not? Do you know favor?
No, see, MFM, wait.
Don't defend anything.
MFM, wait.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know why you defending that.
MFM. There is nothing like nothing is here to favor me or you or anybody that is around. Nothing is here to favor anybody. Whatever the law brings out, ìyẹn la bẹ́gùn. Tẹ́ bá ní anything tó yẹ kó máa supersede nǹkan tí law ti bring out, ẹ lọ provide evidence wá.
Tí wọ́n bá sọ wípé keeping it for 4 months, ó máa tamper, ó máa ṣe gbá. Ṣé àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà wà ní? What if they did not keep it in the right room temperature or whatever?
But MFM.
So let them prove it to us that gbogbo kan wà okay.
MFM. From the autopsy results, there is nothing wrong with any of the body part. Apart from the fact they were telling you, wait, listen to me, let me talk. Apart from the part where they were doing, see, the only thing they took outside was the toxicology. The only thing they took outside was the toxicology, and that is all. The autopsy part was done accurately and perfectly in Nigeria. In toxicology, and there's the way they preserve any sample they want to use for toxicology. There's a way they preserve it.
Okay, what is now your point?
And if this thing is not properly preserved, no lab is going to take it from you.
Everything, okay. Is that your point?
Everything it is okay. And they have told you. No, Emma, any sùúrù. Ẹ̀yin wá sọ fún èmi. Ẹ dúró, ẹ̀yin máa wá sọ fún èmi. Reason why tó fi wà okay. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa wá fún mi ní proof tó máa wà very very reasonable in that line tó fi wà okay. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ tèmi sìn.
Please, can I ask a question, Abati? Thank you very much for what you explained. Can I ask you a question?
Let them bring
result one now. At the end of MFM, MFM, move 100%. Call us 1,000 times. It will still come back.
You know why I will not be taking your narrative. Just now, you were arguing about the Ziploc and the format. Just now, to the syndicate. I do not like whoever that is arguing.
MFM, wait.
You were not there.
MFM, wait now.
You were arguing. You were shouting.
MFM, wait. The reason why I said that they did not send it, that I said that they received it after 4 months, was that the report of the toxicology dated that on April, these people got a report of Mohbad toxicology. They got a report of Mohbad toxicology. It is on the toxicology result. That was the date that was dated on it. So that was why I was challenging them. Is it when they receive it or when they send it? Are you not telling us that what they presented was wrong?
No, MFM Joshua Mole Soro Jomadino.
Before you say something, okay, go ahead.
I wanted to address the Ziploc part. Sorry, my darling, please. Abatio, I was thinking you are coming to address the Ziploc, right? The only thing I was, those samples, they have their special tube that they will place it in. And there's a code on them, label, then they put it in a Ziploc. Not that they put the sample directly inside the Ziploc. They are in the container. There's a special container tube that they use for all samples before putting them into the Ziploc. I was thinking that's what you want to address. So
okay. No, I'm not. No, I wasn't going.
If they say in a Ziploc, if you don't understand, you might think they put it directly in the Ziploc. No, it's inside the tube before.
No, you're not the pathologist. Can you stop making excuses for the pathologist? Because when the pathologist said that, it sounded dumb to a lot of us.
That is what I'm saying. It's supposed to explain further. It's supposed to explain further. That is supposed to explain further.
Let me now tell you another thing.
His
own lawyer, hold on please, listen. His own lawyer again now wanted to defend him and said, when the samples are put inside Ziploc bag, it is sealed, right? If the seal is broken, listen, if the seal is broken, with the lab at the other side collect it. He said no. Wouldn't he have said before? Because they asked him procedures. How did you take it?
So if they put it directly in a Ziploc, that's wrong. That is very wrong. It's not done that way. That's what I wanted to
in the Ziploc bag, and they gave it to the prosecutor. I'm not the pathologist. He said it. So don't argue with
no samples should go in a Ziploc. It's supposed to be in a special tube.
Another thing. Thank you. Another thing. I want to ask
Mommy, good luck.
Hold on, please. Abati, you sounded knowledgeable. I want to ask you a question. Relax, Abati. Abati, the question I might interject. Relax, baby boy. Relax. How long does blood?
Because I don't think it's very possible for somebody to just put all those things in a Ziploc.
That's what I wanted to
hold on. MFM,
it is.
Relax. Abati, can you tell us how long? Lord, hold on, listen. Don't argue. You don't know anything. So keep quiet and educate us more, because you want to educate us. Relax. How long does blood last in storage? How long? What is the expiration time for blood? Tell me. You're a doctor.
Let me tell you
an immunologist. Just explain shit. So tell us. I'm waiting.
Let me tell you one thing, okay? And this is a statement of fact till today.
Just tell us the expiration date, and I want to move forward. You are wasting my time.
Okay.
Tell us the expiration date for blood, because they took blood and it testified to blood.
Listen to me very carefully, so that you will get what I want to say now. Okay. Blood have 4 components. Blood.
Stop waiting for. Stop trying to Google. Answer. You should be knowledgeable.
Blood.
Stop trying to Google. You are wasting our time. How long? It's as simple as 2 weeks, 1 month, 10 years, Simple. Mama, waste time. Well, please mute. Let me finish
okay,
what I came here for.
Okay, which of the blood do you which of the blood do you want to ask me the lifespan? Which of the blood?
Ogbani, keep quiet. How many blood lomo? Kilo pa blood.
Which of the blood do you want to ask me for the lifespan now?
Even normal body system, you know nothing. Ogbani, keep quiet.
Which of the blood do you want to tell me? Should I tell you the lifespan?
You are exposed. You know nothing. Ogbani,
which of the blood? Which of the blood do you want me to tell you the lifespan?
Yeah, you need to know what kind of
See, there are 4 bloods. There is RBC.
There are different.
There's red blood cell, white blood cell. There's platelet and there's plasma.
How long? Boy, you're white or boy, you're red. Even if when you want to transmute blood, don't you know that there's expiration blood?
It is not transmute. It is not transfusion.
Plasma. We know there is plasma. There is platelet. There is whatever. How long? General blood.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń kà sí comment section ẹ má kà fún ẹ bó ni o mọ̀ kankan. Èmi yìí ni mo yìí kọ́ ní school.
Ìwọ tó mọ ẹni tí immunologist tí o mọ̀ kankan.
Okay, wait, listen to me. If you are talking about listen to me. Jẹ́ káwọn tó wà ní gbọ́ràn.
Mercy found me. I came here. Let me finish what I want to speak. Please
don't
mute
finish
about
anything.
Let me do what I need
don't
to
finish anything. If you are not going to iron out, see if you are not going to iron out what you have to iron out now, Baba Mohbad is going and come back. Josie is going to go and come back with his own autopsy with his zero evidence. Tó bá ti yàtọ̀ sí ti ọlọ́pàá, tó bá ti yàtọ̀ sí ilé ìtọ́lọ́pàá ti gbé wá fún wa. You
will not know anything. He come back with zero evidence. Oh, man, one being, but on so ask of the nurse. No, say when our autopsy don't talk another thing. Oh, Lori, let me think about it. If people are saying the result is coming out the same, that's why they're asking for nurse. I've given you scope now. Use your head.
Scope that let me talk to you. One more. What do you know?
Mercy found me. I beg. Let me finish what I need to say, please.
Hey, Jesus Christ! You still in the camp of professors. You give me one more.
You are not profitable. I don't know how I can't marry man like you. It only might depreciate family.
You asked. No, see, I did not abuse you. I did not abuse you. But let me tell you one thing, okay? You asked me what is the lifespan of a blood. I'm asking you which of the blood you are.
Perez Medical Hospital. As at 25th September 2023, the press statement, the attention of the management of Perez Medcare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information being circulated in some. Okay, yes, I said I was going to put on the camera so that people will know that I'm reading, and it's not looking like I'm not reading the right paper. So, so I stopped here. Circulated in some medical care platforms that Mr. Ilerioluwa. So this is it, yeah. I will put on my camera back again so I don't get, warnings or something. So it says social media platforms. You all can Google it. You will see the thing I'm reading. Social media platforms that Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba Mohbad died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba Mohbad was brought to our medical facility. And our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and no pupils. And his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting superior cardiopulmonary resuscitation, in brackets, rigor mortis, that says stiffening, in brackets, please, rigor mortis now, then in brackets, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death was observed, and the person who brought him to our facility were informed
that it was a case of BID, brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injections on him, blah, 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 black sheep. But what I was going to is this part of the rigor mortis that they said. And that was why I was saying, if you're to work with the stage 2 part of death, where I showed you between, yes, that's the second stage of death. Thank you. The second stage of death, when we were working with the timing, that I showed you the timing when they said Mohbad's hand was cold. So now they said some parts of stiffness, not all body parts was stiff. So I was like, okay, if you're to look at it, body feels cold and stiff is within 8 hours to 36 hours. Second stage of death starts between 24 to 48 hours after death. We all looked at it. I showed you the algo motives. So, well, I was not saying if Mohbad is getting to the stage of flaccid, that's losing that stiffness. Mohbad's stiffness was already wearing out with Perez's report. It shows that I'm just giving grace. You understand? I'm just working within the time that it could be between 26 hours to 28 hours or 30 hours or 30, before 36 hours.
Ọjọ́ tí mo correct ẹ pé kó má lọ máa sọ kínní níta.